Now, so taking a look here at the 132 time with the J50 using touch drive, and this is for stage 4 of the Aperta event. And this one's quite a lot more difficult. I had like 2 runs at this to try to get this time down. And yeah, like both of them, I ran into little troubles with it. One thing I will point out about this, I said it in the other video as well, is the fact that, yeah, keep in mind that running this race 20 times, you have a month to do that. And at the moment, there is a Corvette Grand Sport event, which is in game. And yeah, that's going away in 4 days. So yeah, need to get rid of the AI here at the very start as fast as possible, because they're in really slow cars. And also, yeah, go straight up here. Do not go on the right route, because you need to keep the car as straight as possible to get this time. Just like really need to be careful with nitro as well, not to use nitro in a place where touch drive is going to try to break the car back down into yeah, down to that 130 speed that it loves to do sometimes. I had it happen here a couple of times on this corner when I wasn't using nitro here. And yeah, one thing I'll say about these dashes into the side up here, if you go too quickly into the left here and you're not in a boost mode, your car will get stuck in that gravel pit, and really it takes ages for it to go out of it. So you need to make sure you're nitroing into those at the side. So be nitroing before you press to go towards the ramps, otherwise your car will just go into a gravel pit and just get stuck there. Yeah, you want to ignore the first one of those sets of arrows and then choose the drop down option. The first set of arrows takes you on a way slower path around the outside. You need to make sure you're copying the drifting as well that I'm doing here, and this is with like a near fully tuned version of the J50. So yay. Yeah, that's with a second and a half to spare. So with the fully tuned version of this car, I mean, like, you have to remember when it comes to, say, the touch drive, that doesn't use all of the stats on the car. So it doesn't use things like the acceleration and handling properly, really. So you could probably do this with the car a bit further reduced in the stats. But yeah, you really have to be careful on this stage 4 here, with some of the ramps and stuff, because like I had it so many times where on this corner in particular, I was doing this earlier, and if you're not using the blue nitro for this, the car just drops way down before you get to there, and it's like down to 130 miles an hour all the way through this tunnel area, and it's an absolutely, like, it's a killer to the time. And the same again on these ramps on the inside. Like, if you're not using nitro and you press left, the car immediately pulls left into the gravel pits and just slows straight down. And there's 2 of them. If you press left like here early, your car just drives into that gravel pit, drops straight down to 100-ish miles an hour, and yeah, that's it. Run over. You're not making the 130. And avoid going down to the right hand side here. Drop down. Because like I said, this one did take me about 3 or 4 runs with this really tuned version of the car. But still, this event is still perfectly doable using touch drive. It is just slightly more difficult as the days progress, and I have a feeling that they're probably going to make it so that we're basically going to be able to like get all of the blueprints enough anyway to unlock the Aperta, because this should bring you up to around like 20-ish blueprints so far that you can all get using touch drive. And yeah, so hopefully be able to unlock the car and yeah, see how it goes from there. But I'll keep following these every day, guys. If these videos do help you, there's a sub button over my head here, and give that one a click. And like I said, I'll be keeping up to date with this event in both touch drive and manual controls as well every day. And maybe even give a click to some of my other videos on the channel. But yeah, happy hunting, guys, and yeah, good luck getting these blueprints. Like I said, this is not an easy run. This took me about 2 or 3 goes.